Welcome back to my video. This is Parnika Haldar and I'm back with a very interesting topic in psychology. Yeah, you guessed it right. It's psychoanalysis. So let's begin with this topic and we'll try to cover a few things which you need to know in order to understand this topic. So let's talk about very commonly used words like conscious, subconscious and unconscious. We often use it in our daily language, right? But do we really know the meaning? Let me tell you. Conscious mind is a part of your mind which you are aware about. For example, you are solving a maths problem or you are deciding what to wear for a party. So you are currently involved in your thoughts and you are aware about it. You know what you are thinking. So this is your conscious mind. And the next one, subconscious mind, is where your memories and various information are stored, which comes back through a retrieval cue. For example, if you're doing your work and your friend asks you that when is your birthday, and the word birthday brings the date and the month in your mind, like mine is October 28th. So this is how our subconscious mind works. It is below the level of conscious mind, but we can bring it back to our conscious mind with some cues, like hints you can say. Then unconscious mind is the part of our mind which even we do not know about. Strange, right? Even I find it very amazing and horrifying also, because knowing that there is a part of you which you do not know about at all. This consists of your childhood memories, your traumas, and things which you could not express, your desires, your hidden desires, unfulfilled desires, which you have repressed because maybe you could not get that thing, or maybe it was not moral enough for you to accept that you want that. So these things go into your unconscious mind, and unconscious mind has a great impact on our behavior and personality. So Sigmund Freud, who is the father of psychoanalysis, talks about how our mind is divided into these things, and also he talks about the components of personality, that is ID, ego and superego. These three elements highly conflict and contradict each other, and it forms our personality, which is very complex. So let's talk about ID, ego and superego. ID is the part of your mind which give impulse, your impulse decisions and your sexual desires. It is governed by pleasure principle. For example, when you see a child is only guided by his ID. ID is that you seek for pleasure. So in this case, you do not care about anything else. You just focus on how to obtain or gratify pleasure. This is impulsive and irrational. It is very short-lived, and we cannot rely on an ID, otherwise we can land into dangerous situations. So the next component, ego, comes into picture and tries to save us from doing everything we just desire, because everything we desire, maybe it's not right, maybe the consequences or the effects of that action are really harmful for you. So your ego is charged with reality principle, which is very practical, rational, and it helps you to balance things. It helps you to understand the situation and the consequences before doing something. It is like think before you do something. So ID motivates you to just follow your impulses and seek pleasure. But ego is the adult which tries to rationalize things and tell you that do it in this way because this can lead to some problems. Now the next one, superego, is only guided by morals. It is charged with morality principle. So it doesn't care about the practical situations. It only takes into picture what is right and what is wrong. So this is also not very practical, because in daily world, in our practical world, we cannot always think about what is right and what is wrong. With situation, we need to adapt ourselves and sometimes change our actions. So when we talk about ID and superego, they are so conflicting, because your desires are, especially your sexual desires and your aggression, your anger, your impulses, are so much in contrary to your superego morals, which your culture and your parents have internalized within you. So to balance them, ego is the practical one, which tries to balance both and help you take rational, practical decisions and not land into troubles, and also enjoy your life and have some fun. For example, there is a chocolate which you want to eat, but it doesn't belong to you. So you're urged to have the chocolate, but then your superego is like, no, you cannot have it. It's like you're a thief. So you cannot accept that you have the urges to be a thief, but then your ego will come in there and will try to rationalize things to make it more acceptable and better for you. It will actually tell you that you can have a chocolate, maybe you have your own money, go and buy your own chocolate and have it. You do not need to take anyone else's chocolate. Psychoanalysis is also used to cure many disorders. The psychologist tries to unfold the unconscious mind of the patient. And Freud also said that we reveal our unconscious mind through our behavior, our expressions, our slip of tongue, our dreams, interpretation of dreams. If you think that you know yourself completely, then let me break it for you, because no one knows what exactly we are. There's a huge part of ourselves that we are unaware about, and that's why sometimes we need a psychologist or a therapist to help us find those unknown things that are guiding our behavior. This was it. Meet you soon with my next video. Please do not forget to like, comment and share, and let me know how my videos are going on. Thank you so much.